Well, good morning. Um, Give me a few minutes. I'm doing some stuff on social media. It appears that the petition that Gabe Hoffman and Matt Valentinas of An Open Secret have created on whitehouse.gov to establish a presidential commission on child sex abuse has a problem, and a big problem. People are signing this petition, and we've been watching the numbers, and something is wrong. So what we're suggesting is keep track of the numbers, tweet right at Donald Trump, tweet at the White House, and call. And I'm about to call, so I wanted to do this on the air, and you'll hear the results of my call, and at least we'll have it on the record. So let's let's see how we do this. Guess we've got. I'm gonna tweet out a. Let's see. No. I'm gonna try to figure out how to tweet out a link to this live broadcast. So just give me a minute, and then we'll make our phone call. No, no, no. Okay, so view the channel. Get into this little. I'm gonna pause that. Hey. So good morning, everybody. This is not what I expected to be doing this morning, but what the heck? Hi, MGT. Let's just trying to figure out how to share this. I think. Probably not going to let me share it on Twitter. Oh, no. Okay. All right. I knew that was going to be the case. So we have to go to plan B. Actually, I might be able to do this. Go in that White House. Hi, Catherine. I don't know if you're watching. I'm trying to multitask here. Let me see. I want to share this link to the traffic report page. I'm just trying to figure out how to do that. So I don't have to do that anymore. Let's go back to the Creator Studio. Creator Studio. Without causing any feedback. All right. Howie taught me this, by the way. Get on the phone. Oh. I don't know if my mic's been on or off. I don't know. I'll check if it's on. I think it's on now. It might just default, so that's good.
Been on.
It's been on? Oh, good. Thank you. That was my producer. She's in the other room. All right. That was your voice. All right, let's see who else I want to see this. Okay. There goes the tweet. And let me just put it. Boy, this multitasking is just a bear. Let's see. Put that. We've had a bunch of concerned people tweeting about this morning, and forgive me, Trish, I'm missing your show right now, but I just had to get this done. Be over there later. All right. So I just tweeted that out to everybody who was concerned this morning. So hopefully they'll be joining us on the call. And very easy. I think there's a few phone numbers for the White House, but just Google White House phone number, and it comes right up. 202-456-1111. And there's several others. I think they have numbers for the petitions. They have, et cetera, et cetera. So let's see, I'm trying to get back to my dashboard here so I know what I'm doing. I might have to go back here. Just give me a minute. Hopefully wanted a few people here while we make our call. But we're going to make it anyway. So I'll give it a few minutes. So if you guys don't know, I'll just go through a brief history of what's going on. Matt Valentinus and Gabe Hoff made a documentary about the pedophile epidemic in Hollywood. And since that time, they've been just fighting to get it seen. They're doing a lot better. They've gotten a lot of traction with the changes, and it's become obvious to them that, and a lot of other people, that we need a large federal commission to deal with this, at least to start to deal with it. We've got 3 viewers. Hey, hi everybody. Excuse my appearance. I'm pre-shower and pre-chores, so I'm about to go outside and get dirty. So why clean up? So anyway, they an open secret. If you haven't seen it, Google it. It's on. They have a YouTube channel. They have a Facebook page. They're on Twitter at an open secret, and they've been really fighting the good fight. And they came up with this idea for the petition recently. As the movie, they put their own money into the movie, making the movie, and they put their own money into advertising this petition. And I know for a fact that and on Facebook, their ads are being stepped on. Our posts about the petition are being stepped on, because we have a record of all our analytics, and the posts that we send out about the petition are not getting the reach that our other stuff is. And we found out today from a couple of people on our Twitter feed that they have voted several times, and the numbers are not changing on the petition. So that's a big problem. So we're going to attempt to try to deal with that. We've tweeted out about this, but I would highly recommend talk about it on Facebook. Talk about it. Tweet at Real Donald Trump. Tweet at the White House, and call. And right now, and we've got some connections that are pretty good in this fight, and we're going to be attempting to get them all to focus the attention on this and see what's up with this petition and the numbers. So that being said, let's go ahead and make the call.
Thank you for calling the White House comment line. If you're calling about White House tour information, press 1. If
No.
you're calling about presidential greetings, press 2.
No.
For the White House mailing address, press 3.
No.
To speak with the next available operator, please remain on the line. To hear these options again, please press the star key.
I'm going to remain on the line.
All comment line volunteer operators are currently assisting other callers. Please continue to hold.
Well, I'll turn the music down, but I have to leave it on a little bit so I can hear it. So I'm on hold at the White House. Damn, big surprise. So at any rate, we've got some really interesting stuff coming up on the traffic report, guests, survivor stories. We have a gentleman that's designed some computer.
Volunteer operators are currently assisting other callers. Please continue to hold.
I will. So we have some great guests lined up, and I'm not quite going to let the cat out of the bag, but we're trying to get with Gabe Hoffman and Matt Valentinas just to touch base with them. But we've got a special event coming up, and the whole purpose of it is going to be to focus attention on this petition and focus attention on their work. They have a new interview that's coming out with an amazing survivor, young man who was raped by Bryan Singer and a lot of his friends in Hollywood. You can see the preview right now, which is just devastating. And so yeah, we want to focus attention on that. We want to focus attention on An Open Secret, which is the only documentary that has really done anything about the pedophile epidemic in Hollywood. So that's our plan. It's going to be a special event, and it's got a little bit of fire department in there, and it's going to be great. And we've touched base with some big resources in this field and alternative media, and they're going to be supportive. We'll be talking about it before we do it, but it's going to come up soon, and it's going to be an interesting event. And I think it's impossible to unless they take us off YouTube and Periscope and Facebook Live, which is always a possibility, but it won't be something that a tweet can be shadow banned, or a post can be suppressed. We will be live on the air doing yes, we're very concerned about there's a petition that's on whitehouse.gov right now. It's for a presidential commission on child sexual abuse. Are you guys familiar with it?
No, I'm not, sir. I'm here to take the comments on issues from the public.
Okay, well, this is an issue from the public, and it's a big issue because the numbers on that petition, people are signing the petition, and the numbers are staying the same. So that's a very.
Okay, let me how do I phrase that? Okay, fix petition website. Do you know which?
Yeah.
The issue there?
Yeah, it's the Presidential Commission to form a Presidential Commission on Child Sexual Abuse. That is the petition, and that's the only petition where the numbers are not adding up.
Okay, I made a note of that. It's tough to take that information down, given what we do, which is we have a list of issues that the public may be concerned about, and then we get their perception for or against that issue.
Yeah, I get it.
This doesn't fit neatly in one of those
right.
topics, but I did make a note here.
Mm-hmm. Now, is there another number that I can call? Because this is like really serious. A lot of people are just very interested in this and very upset about what's going on, especially with the president, with the executive orders on child trafficking and all the work he's done in child trafficking. It just seems, it doesn't make sense that, the petition numbers are not adding up.
I can give you two things. Let me look through I've got the list of departments, agency resources.
Okay.
I'm not sure that's going to be helpful.
Then I have a pen.
Okay. Okay. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. I have the number for them.
Okay, I've got that. I've got that information already. What I'd be more interested in is something that has to do with the White House, because that's the originator of the website,
I know if you get over 100,000 or something like that, they have to reply.
Right.
But I don't honestly, I don't understand. I don't know who to go to for that. Honestly, I mean that's out of my.
What was the other number? What was the other number that you had?
You can send an email generally to the White House.
Okay.
And there's a group of people that receive those and go through them, and eventually those get forwarded to an inbox, believe it or not, for departments and agencies. Okay. So it's www.whitehouse.gov/contact.
Okay.
So if you go to that website and you put in the information and the topic, maybe it'll get forwarded to the right group who handles the White House website. But I honestly, I don't have that here.
And I guess we haven't really went that route yet, but there's got to be on that the petition website. There's got to be some kind of contact information for problems. I would imagine, but
that would have been the first place I would check.
Yeah, but
I just think general comment for and against issues
that
people are concerned about, and I've got a whole list of department and agency numbers here. I can refer you to.
Do you have an agency? Well, I guess for anybody that has a child trafficking issue, you're directing them towards National Center?
Well, I got Rape, Abuse, and Incest National Network.
Okay, that's
Center for Missing and Exploited Children.
Okay, let me take that the first one, the center, or for not the National.
Rape, Abuse, and Incest National Network.
Yes.
Okay, that's 800.
Okay.
656 4673.
4673. Okay.
800 656 4673.
Okay.
And you said you already had the Center for Missing and Exploited Children.
Yeah. And I'll just let you know, and you might want to let your people and the supervisors know, you're probably going to be getting a lot of calls on this, because it's blowing up on Twitter and on social media that the numbers aren't changing, and you're going to get some calls. So they might want to
well, no. Let me tell you how that happens. If we do get a lot of calls, they give you these pre-printed sheets with topical areas that people are calling about. And if it's pre-printed, that means they're already getting a lot of calls.
Right.
This is not an area that is pre-printed yet. So
no, and this is just breaking. I mean, we were just noticing this, and we're a lot of us are astonished. I mean, we just can't even believe that that it's possible. So I thought
if you call in, then we take down check marks on issues, and if we get enough of them, this will get into.
All right. Now there's some information I didn't have. There's some information I didn't have when I called, so we'll get the information out, and I'm going to be, there's a lot of people that are going to get to the bottom of this one way or another. So you've been very helpful, and thank you, and some good advice. If they keep calling your number, you'll get enough check marks, and the more
it'll eventually make its way onto the pre-printed. For instance, before you go, I'll tell you the big topics, current events, elephant trophy ban, additional gun control, DOJ lawsuit in California, opposed meeting with Kim Jong-un, and tariff on steel aluminum are the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that they've been receiving calls on, and then we take down check marks on the for and against, and these get added up in a week, and they go to the White House.
Okay.
On the public's opinions on it.
Okay. Well, good enough.
That's how it works.
And I'll pass that information along. Like I said, you're probably going to be getting a few more calls. So we'll just go for there. And thank you. You've been very helpful. And I guess the comment that I made will go somewhere.
Yeah. Okay. No, it's going on the sheet.
Okay.
I've got
good deal.
All right. Thanks.
Okay. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. So you heard it there. Call that number. 202-456-1111. They get enough calls, and they put it on a sheet, and the information would go directly to somebody in the White House. He's given us some other research numbers. I am going to personally research that the number that he gave me and see if there'll be any use for this. And also, there's a lot of you out there. Just start researching this. And I'm assuming, and I haven't gotten there yet, but I will later on today, the petition website itself must have email. They must have some sort of contact number, I would imagine. So if you contact, we'll get all the contact information that we can get, and we're going to get this right one way or another. So thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in and joining me on the call, and make your own call. If you've got a YouTube live account, go live with your call. The more publicity we can get for this, the better, the more visibility. So thanks. From the traffic report, Howie and Catherine send their regards. We're working on a show for Wednesday, and we'll be up with you, and we'll have updates, and we've got a big special event coming up. And more details on that later. So thanks everybody for, let me just check the chat so I haven't ignored anybody. Oh, Howie. Okay. So Howie's keeping track. According to Howie, there's 32 signatures since he tweeted this morning. So something is moving, and we get, the different people on social media are going on there at different times. But we're all keeping track, and I would encourage you. And what I'm going to do, and apparently Howie's doing right now, is there's been 32 signatures since this morning, and we're going to focus like a laser beam on this petition. And and what I'll do is I'll log on to the petition in the morning. I'm going to write down the numbers, and I'm not great at math, but by the end of the day, I should know if the numbers have gone up, and we'll go from there. And it never hurts. Make a phone call, ruffle some feathers. It's worth it. And this is it. You heard those top 5 issues. Yeah. Korea and, gun control. And the top issue is our children being raped. And
I want to talk to you.
Say what?
Read the comments.
Okay, Howie, hold on. Call me, Howie. Hold on. You're making me change screens, Howie. Damn it. No, Howie, I can't be on 2 screens at once, Howie. You want me to bring you into the live thing? You can just call the phone. And I didn't ignore you. I just talked about your your comment. So tell me, Aman, do you want to come on, talk about it? I'll even send you an invite. I remember how to do it. All right, I invited you. I'm tweeting you, Howie. Or not tweeting you, but I'm messaging you. If you want to come on for a minute, I actually got to go in a few, but I'll hang out for you if you want to come on. So at any rate, like Howie posted in the comments, there have been 32 signatures recorded since this morning. So I encourage you, keep track of them. We're going to be keeping track of them. And I would still, it just seems like the numbers are awful low. So we're going to continue to keep this in focus. And it doesn't look like Howie's going to come on right now. So we'll see you soon.